The year was 1972, and John Lennon's iconic Imagine inspired people who hoped for a new world without borders. The Airbus 300 flew for the first time. Nixon became the first U.S. president to visit China, and growing numbers of Americans were visiting Europe on charter flights. The group tour business was rapidly expanding and changing, but with this growth came challenges. Against this backdrop, 10 visionaries joined forces to form a new organization. Their mission? Create a unified voice that would help protect the interest of the traveling public while generating credibility for their colleagues. The birth of the United States Tour Operators Association had arrived with much anticipation and expectation.
I describe it as the cowboy days of tour operations because you had so many new people coming in. When I joined Cunard Line in 1955, it took 6 days and a month's salary to cross the Atlantic. By 1970, it was taking 6 hours and a week's salary to cross the Atlantic. So you had a booming business.
We were all a group of fragmented little tour operators up to that time. Everybody else was doing something that we didn't want. We should do something about it, but nobody had a proactive solution as to what to do about it. And then I guess I got the bright idea that what we had to do was create a good housekeeping seal of approval for tour operators who were legitimately in business.
So we as a group decided, we should try and influence the legislation. And we should try and influence how people operated within the industry. Well, here we are, we want to do something that will give some trust to the retail travel agent, and we decided that $1 million sounds like a good round figure. The very fact that a tour operator could set aside $1 million, not be able to touch it, it showed that there was some substance to the company that was doing so.
We were all competitors in the beginning. We never shared our emotions with one another. We never shared how we do things with one another. And a group of competitors used to get into a room, and over the time, the way it had been orchestrated with out-of-the-country meetings and other meetings where the entire membership is invited to a board meeting, we became friends.
Bob was the sort of glue that held us all together, no matter what we were doing.
Bob had something that we would all wish we had. He had the absolute knack of making everybody he ever came in contact with and was going to lunch with, make them feel that they were his best friend.
USTOA provided a foundation, a way of getting to the retail travel agent and saying, this is what we do and this is the way we do it. It was a big step, and it has worked well ever since.
I've been a member for 30 years, and during that time, integrity in tourism has really been top of mind with USTOA and all the decisions that they've made.
We have an incredible history within the tourism industry and integrity within travel.
USTOA has a long legacy, 40 years now, and the founding fathers of USTOA did a great job of passing to the current administration a wonderful organization that is well respected in the industry.
It made a lot of sense to reestablish the committee system, and it has done remarkable things for our association over the past few years.
Well, it's a new board made up of a really great group of people who are all passionate and energized and switched on about the organization.
We're focusing on what the membership really wants. It's about advocacy, it's about education, it's about an industry voice, it's about the core competencies and business acumen that the active members bring to this.
Getting into the brand, understanding what our DNA was, understanding what our members wanted to see and wanted to be part of.
We are not an association of buyers and sellers. We are truly marketing partners with our associate members. So it's only fair that they are given an equally strong voice in this association.
We've got the voice of the industry in front of some people who are really responsible for promulgating new rules and putting bills into the hands of the government.
We want to have really that seal of approval from the consumer that they're actually traveling with a company that are members of USTOA, that are really viable, very substantial companies that really have customer service in the forefront of their mind. So it is a very exciting time, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
The audience reach of the contest was over 43 million consumers. So overall, it was an incredible success.
great social occasions, network, to see old friends, to meet new people, and to really get the excitement that's evident in our brand today.
Integrity in tourism is not just a slogan, it is a way of life for us.
Today we reimagine our future and the future of travel here at the American Museum of Natural History. Over the next 40 years and beyond, our members will continue creating global travel experiences and life-changing memories. And who knows, those future experiences could include space exploration. Our creativity has no boundaries. With imagination, engagement, and focus, I believe anything is possible. The future is ours to imagine.